Shalom, shalom. I have a couple videos I want to highlight. But before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashum, Yahushua, Bashum, Rakach, Wadash, the bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders at Great Millstone, Uruguay, and taught me this truth. Much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David that's being risen up right before your very eyes, the hopeful elect, and the speckled bird. To you, I say shalom. I said I just have a couple videos that I want to highlight. And we in that time, man. Jacob's trouble is ramping up. And as well, Esau Edom is feeling the curses. Right? Esau Edom is feeling the curses. Hold on, yo. Hey, y'all. Turn it down. Slocky, y'all. All right, let's get back to it. Like I said, Esau Edom is starting to feel the curses as well. Right? You just had another one get sent to the spiritual realm. And with this video that I'm about to highlight, right, some of you brothers probably already seen it as well. You know, they out there blatantly lying. Right? They blatantly lying about the situation and what happened, man. So before I play the video, I'm going to get a couple scriptures. It's Proverbs 19 and verse 9. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. This is the way of the Edomites. They stay lying. They stay lying, right? The scriptures say, the accuser of thy brethren, they are false accusers, even unto their own people. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these things that's popping off is some psyops for the people to go crazy. Absolutely. But, right, the elect ain't going to be deceived. Regardless, if you out there, you a dumbass, man. If you out there with the protesting and you claiming that you're a dumbass, you're asking to get jacked up, right? We let the Lord's movie play out. All we got to do is just sit back, do our lessons, make our call and election sure, go out there on the highways and byways, and let the movie play. Don't be out there in no protests, because it's a lot of craziness is happening, man. Let's get some more. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. But they that deal truly are his delight. You see, if you're dealing truly, now you're lying, right? You're doing the work of the Lord, you're the Lord's delight. But lying lips, right? Being a false witness, speaking lies, the Lord ain't with that. Let's get another one and we'll go ahead and play this video. Psalms 101 and verse 7. He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house, and he that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. Right? So the Lord ain't with that, man. Let's play this false witness right here. E versus E.
At 9:05 a.m. Central Time, the Department of Homeland Security law enforcement officials and officers were conducting
And Salakia, fair use.
operations in Minneapolis against an illegal alien whose criminal history included domestic assault with intentionally inflicting bodily harm, disorderly conduct, and driving without a valid license. An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The officers attempted to disarm this individual, but the armed suspect reacted violently. Fearing for his life and for the lives of his fellow officers around him, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics were on the scene immediately and attempted to deliver medical aid.
All lies, man. All lies. When you actually watch the video, which I'm going to get into, it's all lies. And this is the ways of the Edomites, man. Right? This is the ways of the Edomites. And they even lying on their own people. But this is the plan to get the people to go out here, go crazy, man.
To the subject, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines with ammunition in them that held dozens of rounds. He also had no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual arrived at this scene to inflict maximum damage on individuals and to kill law enforcement. About hundreds of protesters then showed up at the scene. They began to obstruct and to assault law enforcement officers. We saw objects being thrown at them, including ice and other objects, and a rampant assault began, and even an HSI officer agent's finger was bitten off. Crowd control measures were deployed to bring safety to the public and to law enforcement.
All right, so let's go ahead and play this other video. Let me see. Right here you have E versus E. Let me see, I want to get... Matter of fact, I'm going to play this one real quick. Right? Because it's an example, man. Hey, it's going to get crazy out here. Let me see. I'm gonna actually fast forward this. Let me just play. Once again, fair use, fair use. I'm gonna let it go by a little quick. We're gonna get right there.
This is your duty. Why don't you help that woman? Help that woman. Why don't you help someone? All you do is hurt. All you do is hurt. She's trying to drag on this fucking queen. Where is the law? Where is it?
Man, there was an angle where it showed him carrying like four of them carrying it away, man. But yeah, these are the times they be living in, man, and it's only going to get ramped up, man. Let's play this video, and before I play this video, I'm gonna get this scripture right here, as I said earlier, and within the title, E is feeling the curses, right? Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. You see? So E is starting to feel the curses, man. They starting to feel how it feels to get shot down in the streets, man. Right? So let's play this video. And this is the video that's going to pretty much going to refute what this line as Edomite has said, right, or appear to be Edomite, regardless. This video, you know, contradicts what they're saying out there in the media, man.
Minnesota this morning. This is the front page of the Star Tribune.
Let me turn it up.
The city of Minneapolis has now faced the loss of 2 of its citizens at the hands of federal law enforcement.
Yeah, he's starting to feel the curses, man.
On January 2nd, Renee Good was shot and killed while in her SUV. And yesterday, ICU nurse Alex Preddy was shot and killed while at least 5 agents surrounded him on the ground. Both were 37 years old. Both now share the same tragic story. In each case, the Trump administration wasted...
Just me speaking as a man, both 37. Might be some psyop in there, but, you know. You never know with this man, Esau Edom. But regardless.
Time in asserting what they claimed were the facts in the case, just hours after the incidents, before any investigation could be conducted, labeling Good and Preddy not as victims, but as assailants. For Preddy, the Department of Homeland Security claimed he approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun, violently resisted attempts to be disarmed, and wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. As was the case with Renee Good, there have been multiple videos released that contradict the narrative the Trump administration would like the public to believe, a narrative that demands you believe that Preddy used his gun to assault officers.
Hey, Shalom, man.
There is video showing the moments leading up to the shooting. We must warn you that what you are about to see
Hey, I'm
is hard to watch.
doing the lesson right now. Did you want to jump in? Well, I'm using my tablet. I can jump in. I'll probably close. Let me close this one down, and I'll let you jump in if you're free. All right, brother. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have my brother jump in. I'm gonna close this down, and we'll come back to this. We'll come right back.